requested that Mr. Cosby undergo a blood DNA test before the trial. Autumn has no fear of the results. We requested that. Mr. Cosby turned us down. As the evidence demonstrated in the trial, Mr. Cosby admitted that during the last few years, Autumn agreed to a blood test and that he refused to go forward with it. Autumn is not afraid of the answer. It's clear what she believes, and she believes that the blood test will support that conclusion. Based on our knowledge of the law, she could file a paternity suit if there is any written agreement that Mr. Cosby was responsible for support, or that there is an indication that he provided support prior to age 21.
So, David Hinkle, juror on the Autumn Jackson case. Do you think Bill Cosby has any responsibility to take a paternity test and sort of end this question?
No.
Why not?
That was his choice. Whatever his choice is, if he didn't want to take a paternity test because he felt it was going to be damaging and get out in the press, he has every right to
No, I mean now.
Oh, right now? Maybe he will.
Bob Dunn, do you think he does?
Do I think he has a responsibility to do so? I mean, not necessarily on the heels of what happened with the verdict. I think he had a responsibility to do so long ago, before he allowed this young lady to live in a world where she believed, if indeed she's not his daughter, that she was his daughter. He gave her every reason to believe so, given his course of conduct.
David
he gave
Hinkle,
her mixed signals.
If there had been no co-defendants, no Jose Medina, whatever his name was, would you have found her guilty?
I would have had a problem then. We were really key on the conspiracy theory, because this conspiracy set up the extortion. The co-conspirators were... You
didn't see those guys as heavier players in the actual extortion?
Medina was a heavier player than Autumn was. Definitely.
John, I just have a question with reference to the tape. So they have her on tape demanding $40 million. They've got faxes that went to CBS, and they have telephone conversations. So wouldn't that indicate that she's certainly heavily involved? Certainly not the leader, but certainly consequentially involved?
But Bert, I suppose the question is, if she had Bert Katz or Bob Dunn or Geraldine Merritt instead of Jose Medina, would she be in the same boat?
I don't think so.
The answer is no.
No,
right?
we'd be advising her differently as to how to couch the terms and how to phrase the demands.
You wouldn't come down on the money, would you, Bert?
Wouldn't
Autumn's
come down
Fall.
on the money.
Autumn's Fall. This is Rivera Live on CNBC. More right after this. Carol O'Connor.